Hello everybody, welcome back to another vlog. This vlog is going to be my 2026 reset. I have decided that I want to get my life together this week. I have taken a little bit of time off after the holidays, and that's all well and fine, but I do feel like, we're not going to talk about my pajamas in the background, okay? We're going to ignore that. But I feel like it is just time to do a big old reset. I'm actually kind of in the process of doing that all throughout this week. So a couple days ago, I filmed my beginning of 2026 reflecting on 2025 video, or my vlog that you will have already seen, hopefully. I went to the beach with Alexa. We went on a nice little walk. Then yesterday, I drove down to San Diego and hung out with my friend Rachel, and we walked around, got a coffee, got some boba, chit-chatted for like 3 hours. It was great. I feel like I'm like, okay, I'm seeing my friends again. I'm getting back into my routine. I'm getting some steps in. I'm getting outside. I'm grounding in nature, all those kinds of things. But I also kind of want to do like a mixture of life and like personal admin, you know, beauty appointments, things like that. I'm getting my hair done today for the first time since November, which was when I kind of had a little mishap with my hair. But my hair is doing a lot better now, so I feel good about it. I feel comfortable with the stylist I'm seeing, so that's gonna be a little bit later today. I'm also filming my beginning of the year. I do this like annually, my beginning of the year closet clean out, so that's gonna feel really good. I'm gonna like, I think hopefully purge a bunch of clothes and just make sure that my closet is filled with stuff that actually fits me. I also started the week off by going to therapy, which has always helped. I'm gonna be doing a couple of doctor's appointments coming up. Like, I feel like I always get that done at the beginning of the year. I'm also meeting with a couple, virtually, with a couple of graphic designers to hopefully do some sort of like channel rebranding, just like graphics wise, on both of my channels, which is always just fun and like, yeah, just a way to hit the reset button and turn a new page. I also reinstalled my brick, as I mentioned in the last vlog, so I have been trying to intentionally lock myself out of my social media apps, which is like silly that you even have to do that, but it's just, listen, we're all addicted to our phones, you know what I mean? So that's been helpful. Just trying to spend more time offline if possible. I'm also going to the DMV this week. Like, we're just doing it all. So anyways, come along with me. I'm only going to show a couple of things in this vlog. I'm not going to like film all of that, but we're going to get our hair done today. Tomorrow we're getting our nails refreshed, and we're just going to feel brand new. Thank goodness. So now I'm going to head into, well, I'm going to walk literally right there and go into my closet and see what the heck I need to part ways with. I might have to try on some stuff, we'll see. And then we will check in later when it's time to get my hair done. All right, it's a little while later. I just had a little bit of lunch and I finished my video for the day. I feel pretty accomplished, and it's only 11:30. It's about a 20-ish minute drive to the hair salon, so not too bad considering when I lived in Arizona, I was driving an hour. I've driven further than that before. Oh, so basically all I'm doing is just touching up my roots. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy, but it's gonna feel nice and fresh afterwards, and I'm so excited. So I packed my snacks, I packed some headphones to like watch some Instagram and TikToks and whatever, and we are ready to go. So let's get these touched up. All right, we just wrapped up at the salon. We're looking fresh. We're feeling good. We are blondie. It doesn't ever look like it when I do like a after the salon thing. It really isn't that big of a difference. It's just the roots. I actually picked up some shampoo and conditioner for Alexa because we actually see the same hairstylist now, which is great. The last time Alexa saw her, that wasn't available and it just came in stock, so I went and got it for her. And we are gonna head home. So I will catch up with you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It's the next day. I was actually fully planning on filming like a get ready with me chit chat, but there have been landscapers going this whole time. So, you know, you roll with the punches in life. It is my first time doing my hair since getting it done yesterday. I feel great about it. It feels nice and fresh. Will I eventually have to break up with this toxic blindness relationship that I have? Yeah, I will, but that time is not just yet. I feel like once I grow out my bob a little bit more, I feel like I'll be more willing to play around with different colors and stuff. I get a little too obsessed with my front pieces, and it's like literally no one cares. Anyway, it is like just before 10 a.m. I've been doing a bunch of computer work this morning, blah, blah, blah. And then I also have been calling around to, surprisingly, this is like somewhat difficult. And I ran into this issue last year when I was doing the same thing, but I like to, when possible, what am I looking for? Oh, this. When possible, I like to donate to like shelters, women's shelters, unhoused shelters, etc. with like, you know, my clothing and stuff that I'm parting ways with, and, you know, other household items. And I've been struggling to find places that are accepting like physical donations. A lot of places are just looking for monetary donations, which I also do, but I did manage to find I'm just gluing down my flyaways. I managed to find a shelter for unhoused folks, both men, women, children, veterans, etc. that is accepting donations. And I have my clothes that I just did from my closet clean out that I am going to donate. And then also I recently did an Instagram and YouTube shorts collab with Dove, and they did like a collaboration with Crumble, and it was so much fun. But they accidentally sent me literally four packages of all of these products, and not a single person can use all of that much stuff, like all that body stuff. So I have now 2 extra. I've kept one for myself, gave one to my nieces, and now I have 2 extra. There was just like, I was in Arizona, they sent it here, you know. Anyways, so I'm going to donate that stuff as well. It's all obviously unopened and untouched. So we're going to do that later. I'm getting my nails done today, which I've mentioned probably 4 times. And I'm really excited. I cannot wait to chop these babies off and just go back to like my short, cute nails. Not that these aren't cute, but it's just like when they get long and grown out like that, I'm over it. I also am meeting with a dietitian today virtually for the first time. I've only ever worked with nutritionists before, and I'm looking for more of like a RD type of situation, and I'll talk more about that in the next vlog. So that's happening in like an hour. And yeah, I've actually been kind of thinking about this for a while. I think I've talked about it before, but I kind of want to sort of like create more content this year in different ways, like put my eggs in different baskets, if that makes sense. Because I feel like all of my eggs are in the YouTube basket, which there's nothing wrong with, but sometimes it's nice to just like switch it up and diversify with other things as well. So I think one of the first things I maybe am considering doing, sorry about the landscaping sounds in the background. I think one of the things I may be considering doing, and people have mentioned it in the past, is creating like a Patreon. And truly, obviously it's just an optional thing, but like creating maybe other more unfiltered content over there and uploading all of my old story time videos. Because I posted this thing on Instagram yesterday. In case you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll just show it to you now. But basically people online have been talking about how 2026 is the new 2016, or like 2016 is back, whatever. Like we're gonna make this year feel like 2016, which by the way, 2016 was one of the worst years of my life. However, we need all the hope we can get. So anyway, I posted this. You get the point, right? I'm personally ready for that. I loved that era of like YouTube especially. And so with that being said, I got a lot of comments that were like, so does that mean you're gonna start posting story times again? And I'm like, honestly, I really should. Obviously, I'm gonna have to watch them all back and make sure that the ones that I still want to be out there can be out there. But like, I don't know, I've kind of been considering that. So I know a lot of people don't love the idea of paywalled content. I completely get that. All of my YouTube content will always be free. That's also why I do ads from time to time. I'm gonna be doing a couple of them on this channel this year, and I do them pretty regularly on my main channel and on Instagram and stuff, and it just allows creators to be able to create full-time, because without that I don't think I'd be able to do this full-time, you know. That being said, I think just maybe trying something different might be kind of fun. I'm not like decided on it yet, but we'll see what happens. It wouldn't change anything about my YouTube content. Like everything would stay the same. It would just be like bonus content basically. Anywho, there goes the leaf blower again. I am gonna grab a tripod so I can set you down, and then we're gonna go through this pile of clothes and hopefully try and put it in a baggie of some sort or whatever it may be, and then I will be able to send them on their way to their new life. Oh my goodness, I really went in on the closet purge yesterday. You guys will see that on my main channel you'll see it like this coming weekend, like Sunday. I am most definitely going to need another bag for this, but that's okay. I'll see, now you're so far away. There we go, that's much better. So I will probably need another one of these bags. These bags, by the way, have been so helpful. They're basically like moving bags, and Drew and I first got these when we moved from LA back to Arizona in 2024, and it's just been really helpful because you can reuse them for so many different things, and we use them for everything, and they're just so big, they fit so much in them, and it comes in a pack of like, I don't know, 6, 10, however many you want, and we have bought like probably 3 or 4 different kinds, and we just use them all the time. We've kind of like replaced using like suitcases and stuff when we go back and forth for Arizona. We just like grab a couple of these and we just throw everything in there. It's so useful. I'll link these ones I use down below in case you're curious, but I use them regularly. I would really love to fit all of this in here, but I just don't see how that's gonna happen, so we'll see. I'm parting ways with some clothes that I really love, but just I know for a fact, since they don't fit anymore, I'm not going to take them to the tailor. I get comments all the time of being like, that would be such a quick fit, you should take it to... I don't want to, you know, and that's okay. That's my journey, and I just think that you know, someone else that it properly fits and that would really truly wear it and enjoy it should have it, you know? And all of these clothes, by the way, are in really good condition. None of them are stained or ripped or have any holes or anything like that. I just want to make sure that I'm giving, you know, good quality stuff. A lot of this stuff is like very gently used as well. And also, a lot of this stuff is because I have gone thrifting a few times recently and not tried anything on, and I regret it because then either, I don't know, I wear it and it doesn't fit me the right way, or even like I've accidentally shrunken something or whatever, and then it's like, dang, I just wasted my money. And even though most of the time it's like $5 or something, that adds up and it's annoying. It's definitely a bad trait that I have. I am much more of an impulse buyer, but I'm trying to be better. Like I said in the last vlog, I just want to be able to live my life imperfectly, but also like try to be better, you know? Also, I just kind of like, I don't know, I went back and forth about talking about this, but at the time I'm filming this yesterday, there is a lot of stuff that's going on in the US, a lot of turmoil, a lot of really scary stuff, including, you know, ICE kidnapping people from their homes, snatching people off of the streets, out of their place of work, out of their schools, out of their whatever. And it's really scary. And I know it's not comfy to talk about these things online, and I'm not by any means like a political commentator, but it's disgusting. And someone was murdered yesterday, a US citizen who was just a bystander on the streets, and it's just terrifying and heartbreaking and really vile. And just know that when I'm making vlogs like this and I'm just, you know, kind of happy-go-lucky pretending that nothing's going on, I am thinking about that, and I just want everyone to know. There's no good way to like talk about it. Yeah, I mean, I know we all feel the same way, but yikes. There's one bag full. Let me go grab the other one. Okay, we're back. I already started putting this stuff in the bag and completely forgot. Honestly, I have forgotten to vlog like every single day, all the time leading up to this. Like, I think just after taking a break, I do not have a vlogging brain currently, so I'm just literally like forgetting to vlog entirely. I'm having to remind myself. I'm just like, you know, going about my day, and then I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be filming a vlog right now. So, you know, we'll get back into it. All right. I will take these down to my car, put them in my trunk with the other stuff. That feels good. It feels fresh. I feel lighter. Highly recommend starting your year with a closet clean out. It helps so much. And like being ruthless about the things that I know don't currently fit me or that I don't really wear, and just having stuff in my closet that I do wear and that I will reach for all the time, and just making room for other things that I do love and enjoy is great. What is this? Trash. All right, now it's a little bit later and I have a little bit of time before I need to leave. So I'm gonna get a couple more things done. I do like dedicated vlogs like this sometimes, which I will do in the future. But right now I kind of want to have a little mini sesh of getting things done around the house that I've been avoiding or that I just want to do. So one of those things is hanging up these fairy lights in our bedroom. We have some fairy lights that we brought. We have so many fairy lights. Like I went through a heavy phase for many, many years. So we brought some with us back from Arizona that I want to hang in our bedroom, like maybe above where our TV goes, and like above our dresser kind of, so that we see it at night and we have like vibey, cozy lighting at night. And the ones that I brought back have remote controls. So I brought these little like sticky things that you stick on the ceiling and then the lights like slide into them, hopefully, because it's gonna go kind of on the ceiling. We're gonna try that first. So let's see. All right, so for this, what I'm thinking, which this TV is borrowed from Drew's mom, actually. It's just temporary for us to like have something to watch when we're here, and then we'll just bring over our TV from Arizona here. But anyways, we want to do like maybe some fairy lights up in this little area. I also have been kind of thinking about wallpapering this at some point, but that's a later day. And I think these hooks are gonna work, but here are the lights themselves. Ta-da! Feels like Tumblr days again. Ooh, there's different settings. So the little hooks I got are these little sticky guys, and then they just stick to the ceiling, and then you slip the light in them and they're clear, so hopefully it won't be too obvious. The plan is I'm gonna hang a plant like up in the ceiling right there, and then this will just sit on top of like the plant pot so that you can't see it. But for now, we'll do what we can. And in fact, if I have time, maybe I'll try to do that. I think we have a plant hook still. Okay, it's daytime, so it's not gonna look the best, but I think at night it's gonna be really, really cute. And then there are 2 extra coils, rolls, strings, whatever you wanna call them, in that package. And I think I'm gonna use them when we eventually do the like book nook in here, in like this little area. So I think it's really cute. It'll be so nice for nighttime. There's like a timer on there, there's different settings. Turn off. We'll work on the remote. All right. We got it. All right, now I'm sitting down and eating my lunch, which I already ate half of my sandwich. I have some baked Lay's, a little golden kiwi, some dark chocolate quinoa crisps, and a PB&J. I'm trying to force myself to sit down and just enjoy this because I tend to like rush, and it makes me like operate at such a frantic level that it's very stressful. So when I know I have to be somewhere, I just struggle with like knowing that it's all gonna get done. And I think it's an ADHD time management thing, but yeah, it's definitely a practice to force myself to sit down and enjoy my lunch. So I'm gonna. All right, got everything dropped off, and now it is time for my nails. So I'm gonna look at my Pinterest board really quick. And I never really decide what I want until like right then and there. I mean, sometimes I have like a general idea, but I don't always know until the end sometimes. So okay, let's see what my nails board looks like. Okay, so I'm definitely going short, like I mentioned. I think it would be really, really fun to do something like this. Oh, perfect. She just texted me that she's ready. I'm here like a few minutes early, but something like this would be really cool. Like something very fun and colorful and like kind of 3D. There's like the little, almost looks like water droplets on there. Those are really neat. I also really love something like this kind of blue would be really, really pretty. So I don't know, I definitely want short and like junk nails, as they call them. Also, these are iconic. Like a short, funky nail is really what I'm craving right now. I gotta get these babies off of me. Or like even like a pastel. I feel like this is more spring. I'll do that more in the springtime, like those kind of pastel fun nails. But yeah, we'll pick one of these funky ones and we'll see where we end up. So let's go get the nails done. All right, just finished at the nail salon. I'm feeling good. Like, I am so happy to have short nails again, and look how funky and cute these are. She went like totally rogue. She's like, do you mind if I just do my thing? And I was like, sure. So she did just a bunch of different colors and designs, and like, look how fun. Maybe I can try to show you both. Wait, like this? So cute! I love it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we went really funky, and I'm obsessed. And my nails, I can do this again. Can't tell you how good that feels. So anyways, we're gonna head home and we're gonna make some dinner, and I am just feeling absolutely incredible for this year ahead. Like, I'm just feeling so ready for this year and like completely reset and refreshed, just based off of like, you know, small little things I've been doing every day, and it feels amazing. So anyways, I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll be back very soon for another vlog, and I will see you then.